Can someone please tell me how to press charges? Because I just got scammed by my date. We decided, let's go get some ice cream. How could that go bad, right? So I picked her up for the date. We went to the ice cream shop, got our stuff. We both got hot fudge sundaes. We sat around, chatted for like an hour, and then I took her back home. It's only the second date. That's pretty much where it started and ended. Or so I thought. Because by the time I got home, she texted me and said, "Hey, I had a lot of fun on our date." And I checked and I had a Venmo, like she Venmoed me money, $15 for the ice cream. And I texted her back and said I had fun too and asked her what the money was for. And she said, "You covered last date. I just wanted to cover this one." I thought that was super sweet, but I sent her the $15 back and said, "Hey, I got it. Don't worry about it." The next morning, I wake up to an email, a voicemail, and a text message from my fraud department at my bank. $2,500 was taken out of my account and donated to a GoFundMe. It's her. She was the organizer. She went out for ice cream with me and then wired herself $2,500 somehow.
This is Carla with Carla's Notes, and today we're going to be talking about this terrible dating scene out here. So, not only is it hard to find someone that matches your values and has the same type of interests that you have, but I'm hearing that there's some scammers in the dating scene. It's terrible to think that people are out here getting scammed when they're trying to really put their trust into people and find that person for them. It's just not fair. So today we're going to watch a few videos where people are exposing these scammers and their tricks.
Day one, this is Alex. Hi, Sarah. Your profile caught my eye. You seem very interesting. Sarah. Oh, hi, Alex. Thanks. You do too. Alex. You have beautiful eyes. I feel a connection already. Sarah. Wow, that's sweet. I'm a little shy. Alex. Don't be. I'm a good listener. Tell me about your passions. Day 2 to 3, Alex goes on to, we have so much in common. It's like we were meant to meet. I've never felt this way about anybody before. Oh, I happen to be in, they named some country with poor infrastructure and it's really difficult. Oh, and he's widowed and he's alone and he's falling in love with you, Sarah. And she's like, when are you going to be back? And he's like, oh, my project is almost finished, but I'm having trouble with the local authorities or my bank doesn't work. Can you please send money or gift cards or Bitcoin on Cash App or Zelle? Then when you figure it out, if you figure it out and say no.
First of all, you know it's a scammer if they're asking for money for one. For two, you have all the options. You don't have just Zelle. You have all of the options. So if I say I don't have Cash App, I don't have Zelle, okay, well, PayPal. Well, I don't have PayPal. Well, Bitcoin. Whatever. Just whatever you have, give it to me.
Then they send you a thing going, oh my God, I can't believe you don't believe me. It's all manipulation, people.
Definitely manipulation because you love me, you want me to send you money, I haven't seen you, how long have they been talking? I have so many questions. So many questions.
Y'all, is a new scam out. Y'all be careful when dating. People will pretend that they're vibing with you, that they have something in common with you. And when I say they're long-winded, they are very long-winded, meaning you all to talk all day, talk all night. They texting on time. They're showing you that they're a good person. Yeah, you know how most women worry about a man having another woman. So what they do is they allow you to FaceTime all times of the night because they really don't have a woman. Yeah, they don't have a woman, but it's something else going on. Follow me. So y'all vibing, y'all FaceTiming, y'all making plans to be with each other. I'm talking about days are going, you spending hours and hours on the phone with this person. And then they'll say something like, my daughter or my son got an event that they need to be in. And they just done sprung this to me at the last minute, talking about he need an outfit and something else. He better go sit down. I ain't got no money for that. Say things like that. Or while y'all on the phone. Hold on. Something going on. What is that sound? Why is my car knocking? Oh my God. Hold on, baby. You hear that? Pretend like they got car issues. So what happens is they know that you're vibing it. You're damn near in a virtual relationship with this person. And if you really like somebody and they're in the middle of the road and their car went out, You know, if you got some money, you'll say, hey, you need anything? You need me to send you something to get your Uber? You need me to send you anything to help you with?
That is so factual. Like, if we're in a some type of relationship and I don't want to see you down bad, I'm going to do whatever I can to get you out of the situation because at the end of the day, I'm thinking we're going to be together. So if I'm helping you, I'm helping us, right?
Transmission or whatever. So what they do is they don't ask, but they insinuate some to death to hoping that you will help them out financially. And they're not just doing this to you. They do it to you, and then once they done ran you in the ground, they do it to another guy or another girl. This is really an epidemic. This is happening, y'all. I know it sounds like a made up story. I've heard.
Honestly, that doesn't even sound made up because I've heard about stuff like this, but from the reversal, like where women will need things and things and things, and men are like, well, I just gave you money for this, and now you need money for this. And it's like they want to do their best, right? But they're feeling used. So I think you have to have really good discernment when you're navigating out here is this person using me or are they really in a bad situation?
How do you find out you're dating a romance scammer in a relationship? Now, romance scammers are not just male only. We also have female scammers as well. So, one of the easiest way to know if you're dating a romance scammer is that everything in the relationship will be all about sending money. He keeps asking for money. Now, there are some who do not outrightly ask for money. They keep complaining about their needs, about their struggles, about what they need to do. You discover that whenever he calls, he's always complaining, oh, I need to pay my rent. Oh, I don't have
He's saying exactly what the other lady went through. Isn't that crazy?
food in my kitchen. Oh, I need to fix my car. Oh, I need to send money to my dad for his hospital bill. I don't even know what I'm going to do. I'm somebody who doesn't like asking
Manipulating your empathy. It's wicked out here.
people for money, but I don't really know, but I know God is going to make a way. Like he's not asking you directly for money, but he's indirectly letting you know that he needs money. So basically, it's not every romance scammer who comes out outrightly. There are some who pretend they keep acting big, like they keep acting like they are not asking you for help. They keep complaining. But okay, why are you complaining to me? So one of the easiest way to actually find out if you're dating a romance scammer is that he consistently talks about money. He doesn't ask questions about your career. He doesn't ask questions about your family, your well-being, your job, how you're thriving. No. Every single minute you guys spend talking, it's about money. I'm broke. I'm hungry. My dog is hungry. My rat is
That's not even attractive. What type of men are we dating out here, ladies? Why would I want a man who, now don't get me wrong, we can build each other. You don't have to be at your maximum capacity when we meet, but that's not attractive. You're supposed to be able to get things done as a man. Go get that job, get that money, handle what you need to handle. I don't mind, picking up where things fall apart, but you can't do anything. You need me to pay for your food, your gas, your car, your bills, your father in the hospital, all this stuff I have to pay for, but what are you doing? That's not really attractive.
hungry. My goat is hungry. My father did this. My mother did this. It's all about money.
Hmm.
When are you saying
This could only work for a woman that likes to take care of their man in that way, I guess, kind of like a motherly role, because you're not doing anything to help yourself. Like, if I don't help you, like, you're really out of luck. That's not really good to hear. Or I would need to know, like, what's your plan? What's the next step? I'll help you now, but what are we going to do now for the future to make sure that this doesn't constantly keep occurring?
YNs are out and they are scamming. They are trying to scam, okay? So this man asked for my number. I wasn't interested because I could very clearly see that he was a YN, but I most of the time just give my number out because I don't want any problems, especially when they're with another man. I don't want them to feel embarrassed if I reject them. So I just give them my number. He looked very young. So my plan was, okay, he's going to text me. I'm going to ask him how old he is. He's going to say he's like 23, 24, and I'm just going to say, you know, you're too young for me, right? He does text me. I ask him how old he is. He says 300. Okay, sir, I don't get what that means. I mean, I thought that was a Chicago thing. We're in Miami. Why are you saying 300? But anyways, he follows up with he's 30. So I'm like, dang, he's not as young as I thought he was. So that plan didn't work. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the man is fine. He's fine, but he looks like a YN, and that's not my type. I want a man who has a job, a job, okay? And so then he calls me. I don't answer. Well, it goes to voicemail because his number's not saved. So he says, "What you about to do? You trying to chill, smoke?" I don't smoke. Little bottle. What about me, Gabe, that I will pull up on a man that I don't know and drink and smoke with him in a parking
You just want a good time? Like, that's not a date. That's nothing. You just want me to sponsor your good time.
lot in a car? Like, it just never gave that. I feel like it's almost disrespectful that you looked at me and thought that I gave that, you know, type of behavior. You need to go talk to a little 22-year-old because it didn't give that. Fast forward a week later, because I never responded clearly. He says, yo. I said, what's up? He says, you trying to make some bread real quick? Not really, because no, I'm not. I'm good. He says,
Why are you writing me with yo? Yo, I'm not your homeboy.
5 minutes. I'm not doing nothing with your bank account. We're just going to TJ Maxx. So you know what? I'm kind of curious because I've never heard of this scam before going to TJ Maxx. That's news to me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because I don't talk to YNs. I don't know the new scams. So I said, to do what? He says, I'm have you go in, buy a small item, have you sign up and bring me the paper. Sign up for what? Not a credit card. I know you ain't think I was about to sign up for a credit card for one. They will probably deny me. But even two, why would you think that I was going to... I still don't understand this scam. And then he sent me a screenshot of like a $6,000 cash app. Boy, bye. If you're... Listen, go scam those other people and then you can bring the money back to me. That's the only thing that you could do for me. But if you think that I'm about to do anything, it never gave fraud. It never gave scammer. It never gave go to jail.
He was definitely going to commit some type of fraud with her credit card that she opened from TJ Maxx, and she was smart. I'm happy she picked up on that because, girl, you was going to be in trouble. And he would have been gone. You'd have been looking at him like, what's he gone? He don't know what's going on and got you set up.
Romance scam doesn't look like danger. It looks like attention. They text you all day, every day. They say words to you like, you're different. I've never felt this way before. And because it feels good, you forget about the pace of how they're speaking to you. They avoid video calls. There's always a reason why their video's not working. It's a bad connection. They have a work trip. They had an emergency that comes up. And my goodness, when they come up,
That could be because they're lying about their environment, or they're just lying about their identity altogether. They could be putting on a persona that they're all put together, and if you were to FaceTime them and see that their walls are falling off and their ceiling is on the floor, that's not a good look for them, right?
they never forget to tell you that they miss you. They talk about the future before you can even get to know things about them that are basic, like where do you live? Where do you work? Hell, what's your name? And when you ask questions, they'll flip it like, don't you trust me? Making you feel guilty. That's not love, that's control.
Why do I have to 100% trust you out the gate? And not only that, if I'm questioning it, why don't you just make me feel a little bit more secure? Just put in a little extra words or actions to make me know that what you're saying is valid.
Real relationships build trust through truth, not guilt. Somebody that wants to bypass getting to know you is trying to build a foundation on dishonesty, and that is a red flag waving right in front of you.
for men and women, scammers fall on both sides. So don't let our desperation, I don't care if it's been 1 year, 5 years, 15 years, don't let that desperation of wanting that connection with someone cause you to overlook those red flags and to not trust your own judgment.
Single ladies dating in New York, please be careful. This is the second time in less than a month that I've had a man that
I'm in New York, listening, girl.
met on one of the apps literally tried to scam me. So this second incident happened tonight with a guy that invited me out for drinks. The first red flag for me personally was when we sat down and we were talking about like what we do for a living, and he told me that he's a mechanical engineer or some type of engineer, and I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. And then he said he also does day trading on the side. As someone with a background in finance and also that is an attorney, like I already know what day trading means. It literally either means this person is a bum or this person is unemployed. Like, you don't day trade. Unless you went to get an MBA or you have a CFA certification or some type of like real professional investment certification and you've worked at Morgan Stanley or freaking like Jane Street or something.
People always meet their match. Like, you can try to manipulate people that aren't aware of the actual facts, but you'll come across people who know a little bit about what you're talking about and know, red flag, that's not too right. And now you have to try a little bit harder to explain yourself.
You do not day trade. What you do is throw money down the toilet or you scam people. But that's not even the worst part. So then he goes on to tell me that he's part of this organization that is all about empowerment, and they meet once a year or twice a year in different parts of the world, and they have these courses, and like different people can have like different levels, and like the level that he's at is like level.
That sounds quite like a pyramid scheme. Let's keep listening.
2, and at level 2 you pay like $2,000 a year and then like $150 every month, but it's like the most empowering, most life changing organization, and it was founded by this person that like was in jail for a couple of years, blah 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 blah. And he kept like going on for like 20 minutes. At this point, my sushi came because I went and bought sushi for myself. I'm just going to eat my sushi. I'm not going to embarrass this man. I'm not going to like raise any red flags because he's like a bigger guy. He's bigger than me. He's like 6'3" or whatever. So I don't want him following me or like him knowing that I know that he's like a freaking...
That's good discernment. She's just going to know everything that's going on in her head and just completely cut ties later on.
Scammer. So I just sat there and I ate my sushi, and then by the time my sushi was done, I was like, oh my god, this was so interesting. Thank you so much for sharing that information with me, because he sent me links as well too to the organization so I can check it off myself. I was like, but I have to go because my dog is home by himself and I need to go let him out so he can go pee and whatever. And as soon as I walked out of that elevator, block. Girls, just please please be careful.
This has been so interesting. Thank you for showing me that you are a liar, a manipulator, and that you are a scammer. No, thank you.
So, ladies, I'm coming on here to warn you about this certain man that I just heard people talking about on the live. So, this big content creator that I follow, I've been following for several years, she had a live on there. And it was her and a couple of other women and on this live talking about this man. So, apparently, they found out that all of them were in a relationship with the same man. They found out also.
Isn't social media like our online connection is such a blessing, and it's also our downfall at times? Like, people just don't have restraint. Yes, you have access to anybody in the world. That doesn't mean have a girlfriend in each state. That doesn't mean have a girlfriend in each area of the world, you know? People use things for their own personal benefit. You have to have better discernment out here.
That the man is married. The man is married. He's married. They did not know that the man was married. See, you can get away with a lot of lies and stuff online because there ain't nobody to ring your doorbell and check you out and see if you lying or not. Be careful, ladies.
That wraps up this episode of Carla's Notes. Please remember to be aware of what people are asking of you, what they want from you, and see what their real intentions are. People are out here struggling, okay? We're all out here struggling in different ways. Some people are moving out of love. some people are moving out of survival. Figure out which one you're dealing with. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and I'll see you next time.